Hello, folks. It is Friday night. It just feels like it's Saturday. It's so weird. But here we are. It's Friday, and it is the 12th of April. And I am one wiped out dude. I'll tell you what. Had a road trip, and wow, what an amazing time it was. There was some bunch of family time. That's what it was all about. Brand new grandson. It's pretty cool. So yeah. Yeah. There's a lot to say about that. I don't know how much I want to say about that. Just very happy, very proud, very cool. So while I was up there, of course, it's a great area to go shopping, and I always love to go vinyl shopping up there. There's tons of shops that um, I've not been to. There was one that I hadn't been to yet, and I saw it years ago when we were up there. We went to go see a movie, and it was and it was a shop. It's called Vintage Vinyl. Well, we have a Vintage Vinyl here in St. Louis area. So, so here I went, wanting to have gone there years ago when we drove by it to go see a movie. Um, I'm hard pressed to remember what the heck the movie was. But yeah, we went to a theater that's just around the corner, and I was like, "Whoa, I'll have to go there sometime." And it took me a while. We've been to Reckless Records. We've been to uh, Record Wonderland, I think is the name of it up there. Squeeze Box. Let's see what else. 606. We've been to the record sale, and I almost went to Rolling Stones records, and I didn't. Next time I'm going, because I haven't been there in years. That is one of my favorite music stores up there. It's one of the very first ones that I visited up there, and just a killer store. It's where I purchased I think almost all of the Megadeth remasters when I went to go see Megadeth up there with Exodus opening up. And that was a great night. We had backstage passes, and nothing like high-fiving everybody from Exodus as they come onto the stage, and it was really cool. Really, really cool. Let's see who we have here tonight. We got Blake is here. Need some whiskey soda combo and beer for these two streams. If you do that, you're going to do one of two, if not both things. You're going to just forget any damn thing that I say, or you're just going to puke. So thank you very much, Drew. It's great to be back. I'll tell you what, it was a long time coming back. It was like I had to go a little out of my way to go get my puppy, and who stayed with my dad. And so that took a little extra time. I look beat to shit. Wow. That's really, you say the sweetest things, Blake. Sometimes I think you should just like go, whoop, hold on before I say something. I need to go with you again someday. Yeah. I don't know. You keep talking like that, I'm not going anywhere. Which reminds me, I was having a big conversation with a friend of mine on the drive home and everything. And I'll tell you what, people just need to stop acting a twat. It's not good. Can hold your, oh, I'm sure you can. And it doesn't really matter because we don't drink together. So it's however you hold it. That's fine with me. So, so one of the places, so I went to Vintage Vinyls, very nice shop, very cool. They have 2 levels, an upstairs and a downstairs. And it was kind of funny because I walked in and I spoke with Steve, and we were chatting about, he gave me a quick rundown of where everything was and what all was where. And I started looking, and there was a lot of good stuff there. Now, the only thing about it was for me personally, it was just a little higher priced. So if you want to go in and find some of those vintage things and find some really cool stuff that's in very good condition, And money isn't so much your concern. You just want to make sure you get a good copy of something. The copies that I saw, I don't think anything was questionable. It was very nice. It's just it was more than I'd want to pay for some of the stuff, and that's just me. So some people don't give a flip, so that's fine, you know. Just if you want to if you want to find some great copies of some stuff and some guys who know what they're talking about, and they have a database from which they work. If they don't have it there in the store, if they have everything on, um, if they have things in the computer, they'll know if it's in their warehouse. So I was asking about a couple of things that they didn't have, which was no big deal. You're not drinking with me ever. So there. So anyway, went to Vintage Vinyl. Here was the funny thing too. I walked in and I said, yeah, we have a Vintage Vinyl down in St. Louis. And he just stopped and he looked at me and he goes, yeah. And they stole our name and our color scheme. I was like, okay. So I continued with my story. I said, on this undisclosed store in back where I am, a gentleman at such store showed me these albums. So it was pretty funny. I was looking for I was looking for Libra, and I was still looking for Bloister Cult Secret Treaties. And I cannot seem to find it, especially at a price that I like. But I did pick up a few things, and those things are right over here. All right. I have some other things over here that I will show because I have I got to get out of here pretty quick and make it over to Go Game Go. And we got to do some gaming tonight. So then from there, it was a quick little shot to get over to Vintage Vinyl. But I'm sorry, I keep forgetting. So I make my way through a few things up on the top floor, and then I go down into the basement. And I'm just kind of looking through some things, and then I start scanning the room, and I flipped out because I think it was Leo is his name, and he's sitting behind this little corner booth with a computer, and I didn't even know he was there. I didn't think I was like, wow, so people just come walking down here and they just look at records, and I'm like, huh, I guess they don't have anybody down here. And then that's when I started scanning the room. Somebody else had come in, a couple of people had come in behind me, and they were working their way through a different section from me. And that's when I started scanning the room, and I'm like, I'm like, there's somebody else here. So then I made my way from there. They did have, I'll tell you what though, they have this section downstairs where it's their kind of their discount section. And the albums there are like $10 each. But I was still a little too much for me. If you're gonna have a bargain bin, it's gotta be cheap. $10 was just too much. $10 that's what I kind of want to pay for a used record. Because I would pay $5 or $6, sometimes $7 for a brand new copy back in the day. And it's like, well, it's from that date. And I'm like, I don't give a shit if it's not in good condition. I don't care when it's from, you know? I don't know. That's just the way I look at it. It just bugs me. Anyway, so I made my way over to Squeeze Box. I love going there, and I wanted to show this. I want to share this. This says bring this coupon back. So if you're in that area, go get the coupon. It's this. It's Squeeze Box Super Sale. It's going on this week. 4/13, you can see there. It goes on, it starts tomorrow, and it goes through Friday the 19th. And it's buy one, get one used LP half off, which would have been really bitching if I were to have been able to take advantage of that, but I didn't. So again, this is Squeeze Box in Evanston, Illinois. All right. Half off of the less, see that? The less piece that you have. All right. So it's a big super sale. Whoop, a big super sale. All right. So BOGO, buy one, get one half off. All right. Now, I went back and had a big conversation with the gentleman who was cleaning up some of the new vinyl that they were bringing in, and they had boxes and boxes of new vinyl stuff coming in. They had Pez Band, they had like 4 different Pez Band albums there. Some of them were sealed, so pretty cool. Let me step back for a second. When I started my journey that day, just I don't know, a couple days ago, when I started that journey, it was it started at the dollar store because I had to pick up a couple little things at the dollar store, and I'll talk a little bit about that on Go Game Go as well here shortly. Shortly. But I went in there, and then I looked across the parking lot, and they had a Goodwill. So I thought, yeah, you just never know what you're going to find at Goodwill, right? So here is what I found there. I immediately walked in there, and immediately I walked in and immediately turned to my right because I could see there were DVDs and vinyl over there. So I walk over, there's a couple of guys looking through crates, right? I walk in, and what do I see? The first thing I see is this. One of my favorite records from the 80s. And I love the big single off of this record was Out of the Darkness. Now this is it's Little Steven. All right. It's called Voice of America. The reason Sammy Hagar had to call his VOA, because this one came out just before Sammy Hagar did, and he'd already called it Voice of America, so Sammy went with VOA. A great record, I Can't Drive 55, and many other great songs on that album. But this has Voice of America. It has Justice, Checkpoint Charlie, Solidarity, Out of the Darkness, Los Desperacitos, Fear, I'm a Patriot, Among the Believers, and Undefeated. Let's see here. Written and arranged and produced by Little Steven. So this was a great record. I really enjoy it. I love the single. I've wanted to play it in my band. It's got a lot of keyboards in it, but that's okay. You can skip over those, But here I walk in, and these guys are looking, and I go, whoa, I can't believe that. And I pull it up, and the guy's looking at me like, well, what did he find? I'm like, it's sitting right in the front, people. It's a great record. And it looks like it's in pretty good condition. There's a little bit of a warp to the cover. You can see where it's probably from either a little bit of humidity or whether it's from just sitting in a shit bin like that. But it does smell a little musty. So it's got a little bit of that. But everything is here. I just need to get a new inner sleeve for it because that's torn up. It's a plastic one, and then it came with a poster as well. Well, here, I can show you because the poster is in here. Now it's not in terrific, condition, but it's not bad. It's just got a little you can see where they used an adhesive to hang it up, and they hung it up like backwards to look at all the lyrics. So here are all I'll just leave it folded, but here's this cool artwork, right? And it's there you go, with all the lyric sheets there. And then on the inside, it has Little Steven. There you go. Da-da-da-da, and some credits at the bottom. All right. Looking tough. All right. Kind of got that Paul Stanley vibe. But see, this is this EMI sleeve is torn, and I'm not going to tape it and do that because then the tape gets stuck to the record, and it's a bear. So not happening. So anyway, I found that immediately. And then let's see, I looked there was a woman looking at some of the vinyl and stuff, and she's like, I have to go. So I think she had like an accent. But she's like, I'd be here all day. I'm like, yeah, I hear you. And then I said, excuse me, could I scoot right in there real quick? And I found Full Moon by Charlie Daniels. How about that? It's not in terrific, great, stupendous shape. I mean, there's a lot of bumpiness here and there where somebody's dropped it or done something, and then it's got a crease here. But otherwise though, it's not in bad shape. The let's take a look here look at this. I mean, the inner sleeve is in great shape. It's no water damage stuff going on with it. And if you look at the vinyl, I'm sure if I clean this up, it doesn't look scratchy. It just looks kind of dusty, but even then it's not too bad. So yeah, on Epic Records, Full Moon. And this one has my all-time favorite Charlie Daniels song on it, The Legend of Woolly Swamp. I just love that song. And that's got is this the one that's got In America? Yep. That was the other piece that came off this that they played on the radio. So yeah, but in pretty damn good shape. So I was pretty happy about that. And the guy looked at me again when I picked up another record. He's like, yeah, it was like, dude, all you got to do is look. I mean, don't be so, focused on these crates that are easy to look through. The only other thing I found there, and this hit me just because it was in good shape and it's still sealed. And it's a band called Atlanta. So there you go. It looks like kind of a Southern band. Look at this. I mean, how many guys are there? One, two, what is that? Wait a minute. One, two, three, four. There's 9 guys. 9 guys in this group. I mean, you better be getting a lot of money if you're going to have 9 guys. 9 guys? 9 guys. That's so Ferris Bueller. But it was still sealed, so I picked it up. I thought, well, I might be able to resell it. It looked like it was in great condition, so I'm like, why not? All right. So then I had a big discussion with the gentleman in the back. Oh, wait. Well, one more thing. I found this also. I'd loaned these to a friend. And so then when I saw this there, I went ahead and bought it because it's still sealed. And it's The Office, the complete second season. So looking forward to getting the first season again. I'd like to get that's the one from the UK. So I just watched a video about Ricky Gervais hosting the Academy Awards and how it was it was the Academy Awards. Yeah. No, it was one of the award shows. I don't think it was the Academy Awards, but anyway, maybe it was. Just saying how he was in. Then they were like, God, you brought him back. And then he was, out, and then he was back in, and it was kind of funny to take a look. So then I was at Squeezebox, and I found this first. Here it was for $3.99, a Blu-ray of Monty Python and the Holy Grail. So I had to pick that up. $3.99 for the Blu-ray. I'm like, I'll take it. And then I can see what I want to do with my DVD version. I don't know if this digital thing is good. I've got a whole stack of digital things. I never use them. Sometimes they don't work or whatever, or I don't care. And they've all gone expired. So, yeah. But anyway, started there. I hate these little tab things on these cases. I do like the fact that they do have it where you can pop them down. So, these things, they lock them in place. But, you can click them down and then they stay down. I like that. And then you don't have to worry about it. All right. So there you go. That. But then I was chatting with the guy who was cleaning the records. And what did he bring up? Are you ready, Blake? Are you ready, Maiden fans? Look at this. Rock in Rio on vinyl. A trifold album. So there you go. Pretty amazing. So he was cleaning this up. I go, oh my God. Well, how much for that? You know, and I was like, God. And he said, you know what? I'll put a special price on it for you. And so it's 3 discs. It's in like brand new condition. And I got it for $30. So a big thanks to the gentleman there at Squeezebox in Evanston, Illinois. It's great to have this. And I'll tell you why, guys, because I thought I was done with vinyl from Iron Maiden. I didn't think I'd ever get it again, just because I was getting everything on CD and, you know, I just didn't think about it. But I have the DVD of this, and it's great to have the vinyl of this. 3 discs, and just really, really amazing stuff. This has an intro, then they do Wicker Man, Ghost of the Navigator, Brave New World. Side 2 is Wrathchild, 2 Minutes to Midnight, Blood Brothers. And then here's the part that about made me cry when I saw it. Side 3 is Sign of the Cross, because I was just like, oh my God, that's how it's supposed to sound, right? Side 3 is the Sign of the Cross, the Mercenary, and the Trooper. Side 4 is Dream of Mirrors, the Clansman. Side 5 is Evil That Men Do, Fear of the Dark, Iron Maiden, and Number of the Beast. Wow, how about that? 4 different albums right there. Side 6 then is Hallowed Be Thy Name, Sanctuary, and Run to the Hills. So a great record, Rock in Rio. Really neat. On vinyl. Glad to have it. I can't wait to put it up there in the collection. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. Now, I have to get wrapped up here because I got to run over to the other channel. But, Stuart, you got 8 minutes for gaming night? Oh, yeah, I know, dude. Yeah. That's a DVD I have bookmarked along with many others. Yeah, absolutely. All right, so we have to do this. I have a quick unboxing to do. And this showed up the other day. I told you guys that I was going to be ordering this, and I told my guests that I was going to be ordering it, and I didn't do it right away, but then I did it, and I re-mentioned it on the show not long ago when and here we go. The t-shirt is in. My Conquest t-shirt. Hot dog. That's awesome. That looks great. That looks great. Wow, that's kick-ass. Kick-ass. And then it arrived. Da-da-da-da. So let's get this open very quickly. So yes, so I can make it over to the other show. All right, and do a little bit of gaming. And a little reveal there too before I get started. All right. So here we go. Please handle with care. Fragile. All right. There we go. I can't wait to throw these on. All right. So here we have the poster, autographed poster of Conquest. There you go. That's pretty cool. Very nice. Very nice. Conquest Paradox on Dark Star Records. So you can go to conquestmetal.com Should have put that in here. And there you go, the autographed CD. Very cool. With what do we have? 16 tracks. Wow. Guys, this is great. Man, I can't wait to hear this. Cover looks great. Plenty of, look at this. This is like perfect for my show. Plenty of lightning. I love it. Plenty of lightning. There you go. That is another autographed piece. Fantastic. There you go. Conquest Paradox. All right. Let's put that right there. And we got some Conquest stickers for Paradox. Look at this. Holy shnikes. A huge Conquest sticker. That is fantastic. And then we have some smaller Conquest Paradox stickers. I should go that way so that they're right side up. There you go. And look at this. Hot dog. There are guitar picks. There you go. Conquest guitar picks. And there's one. Whoop, dang. That one just doesn't want to stay in my hand. And there you go. There you go. That is fantastic. I'm excited. Oh, look at that. Autographed Paradox Volume 1 on vinyl. And wow. Babylon America Paradox Volume 2 autographed vinyl. That is outstanding. Wow. 20 tracks in all. Okay. This was a great, what a great investment that was. Wow. All of that for $85. That's really good. That is really awesome. Thank you very much, Derek and the guys from Conquest. Fantastic box. That is wonderful. Can't wait to throw on my shirt and get it going. And I also picked up this while I did a little shopping at Sam's. I had to get some food and things at Sam's, and I picked me up a Def Leppard t-shirt. So, all right. Well, guys, it's fantastic being here. Thank you for stopping in and checking it out. We'll have more coming up. Tomorrow is going to be a crazy day. This weekend is going to be nuts. I'm going to be hanging out with Aaron Hagar this weekend. So I'll be having some special stuff coming up from that. And that is the son of Sammy Hagar. And he is going to be doing a show at the Funny Bone here in St. Charles Sunday night on the 14th. So check it out if you're in the area. I don't know if it's sold out yet, but then tomorrow we'll be hanging together a little bit, and we'll have some things from there. So keep an eye out, and we will see you soon. Let me get this started here, folks. So all the best to everybody this weekend. Make sure that you take care of yourselves and do everything well, and just have a blast, all right? I'll see you guys over at Go Game Go here real soon. Take it easy.